Hi friends! Welcome to my first vlog of the year. If you're new here, hello, I'm Krister. I'm quite the introvert, so I've only been making cozy, silent vlogs in here. But this year, I decided to cringe out of my comfort zone and finally try doing a voiceover. If you've been a subscriber, please let me know in the comments if this style works better for you or if I should just stick with silent vlogs.
Boy.
Anyway, what better way to embrace the new year than starting with a clean slate? So for this video, we're doing a complete apartment overhaul. One day, I just kind of snapped and decided to declutter my entire space, only to get distracted for weeks, which easily turned into months of procrastination. This might be an understatement, but since I moved out and started living alone, I kinda had a long, depressive episode. And hoarding problem, obviously. So the goal is to tackle this clutter and finally turn my space into a home. Actually, I don't even know how it reached this point. Like, I know it's messy and embarrassing to the point that even if you saw people over, next thing I knew, I'm in a cycle because the mess made me feel even more depressed and ashamed. My space initially felt lonely and empty, so for quite a while I found comfort in hoarding things I think I needed, and stuffing them in boxes gave me some sense of control and security, while also keeping them in perfect condition instead of actually using them. Well, oftentimes I tell myself it's just my laziness, but in reality, it's not, and I know it's more than just that, because I actually really tried, but I don't know why I was always so overwhelmed that I just didn't know what to do anymore. Until I finally admitted that I needed help and asked for it. So my boyfriend came over to help me out and hold me accountable to the task that I'm currently up for. I actually had already forgotten about some of the things that I bought here, so unboxing all this felt like opening presents from my past self, which kind of lifted me up and powered me through. It's crazy how this essentially represents how I also always seem to put myself in a box, like restricting myself from trying new things just for the sake of it, or fully enjoying a current experience unless someone else also benefits from it, or unless I can commodify or monetize it in a way at least, you know? Subconsciously, I always felt guilt or pressure, constantly anxious about judgment, disapproval, or failure, that people won't accept the real me until I can offer something unique or special or have it all figured out, which we all know is impossible to attain or sustain and only traps me in an endless loop of overthinking, procrastination, and burnout. This mindset probably goes way back to my childhood and is something that I've also been actively working on in private. Or maybe because I'm just in my late 20s and I'm having a crisis. But what's more important is to learn that it's perfectly okay to just be. By 6 p.m. I started cooking one of my favorites, beef nilaga, and this was our first official dinner in my new space. And by the end of the day, we were able to clear the main living area as well as set up some of the furniture and stuff that I've thrifted recently. I couldn't believe I spent months procrastinating something what can be done in a day. Okay, so now that we have cleared the clutter, it's time to visit IKEA to pick up some items I need for organizing and decorating the space. Just a quick side note, this entire vlog was actually filmed on the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. I know it has been quite popular for a while now, and for a good reason. Its inconspicuous form factor is an absolute game changer, especially for when vlogging in public like this. But going back, first things first, we are checking out the showrooms to get some fresh ideas for the space. We tried out a lot of the chairs because I was thinking of getting an additional accent or lounge chair for the living area. This is the viral chair with the steel mesh design, a remake of an IKEA chair from the 80s. I had always been curious whether it was even comfortable to sit on, but surprisingly, the bowl-shaped form seems comfy enough even without adding cushions or pillows. I don't know about you, but I personally dig the new retro-inspired colorful items that IKEA has been launching recently. Initially, I wanted to get one of these sleeper sofas for when I have guests over, but they're just very expensive for my budget. I got the sofa I have now, secondhand for only around like $200 so. And these are the accent chairs that I've been eyeing on. I really like the vibe of this retro lounge chair with the beige cushions and a pop of red, but it never gets restocked. The striped green one is also cute, but it gives off a more resort pool-ish vibe for me. The yellow one literally looks like a lemon, but I found the shade to be too striking in person. This green swivel chair that's also available in black is also viral online, and honestly it's really comfy to sit on, but it's just way out of my budget. It costs even more than my entire sofa set. As you may have already noticed, I have a tiny body frame, so even though he doesn't care that much about designs and, furniture stuff, I have to get him to try and weigh in my options too, just to get the perspective of an average sized person. I also found this trolley cart. For some reason, I really love the retro vibe and this shade of red. My boyfriend calls it Porsche red. So I have it on my IKEA apps wish list to keep an eye on its restock.
991 GT3.
Another thing I've been eyeing on probably since IKEA opened in Manila is this glass cabinet that I wish to get for my camera collection. But again, it never really got restocked in this butter yellow color. Here's another viral item. This lamp looks delicious and looks exactly like a Krispy Kreme glazed donut. Well, that made us hungry and it's still a long way to go, so let's take a break first at the Swedish restaurant. I don't know about you guys, but we've given enough chances. But every time we order from their menu, Filipino food especially, they almost always turn out to be too bland for our liking. Their drinks literally taste like watered down soda that's been left out for days. Their sausage is good though, and we love their pastries. Anyway, it's a good thing that we're always just too hungry to be picky, and it's not like we got other options here, to be honest. Let's get back to business, searching for the perfect dining chairs. I'm only buying 2 units for now. Getting sidetracked by this gorgeous sage green work desk from their new office series called Hit Zone. And the tabletop actually folds upright like this. Also trying to find a storage unit that can fit all my shoes and can also work as a catch-all area for my entryway. Originally, I wanted to get this Caddy's pegboard to organize my daily carries, but I found this new storage board set called Sneakra. It's made of metal and already includes all the accessories, which makes this a lot more affordable. The makeover series has great options for shoe and clothing racks for your entryways or closets. This bench would actually be useful as an additional shoe rack and seating for small spaces. has a matching closet rack. I also found this shoe rack cute and thinking if I can use it as a dish drying rack instead. It's cute. Also checking out the kitchen setups. Obviously, he's the cook in this relationship and he wants all stainless countertop and cupboard and everything's exposed type of kitchen. Oh, my light. Alam ko gusto mo dark. Uy! Oh, built in. Integrated.
Naman po. Slide siya. Sliding. Sliding mechanism. Opo mo dito.
You guys check out this compact dining setup with lots of storage space. It's perfect for small apartments. My favorite item has gotta be this LED panel that works really well as a faux window. For windowless apartments like mine, sadly it's not for sale. Lastly, don't forget to also drop by the kids section for some cute, quirky pieces that you can consider incorporating into your designs. This is where I actually got my living room rug. The store is closing, so there's not much people left here. IKEA Philippines is so big that a day is never enough to finish everything in one go. In this part, we were just trying to film at different angles with the pocket tree. Honestly, just thankful for his patience every time I'm testing out the new camera gear with him. In this part, I actually mounted the pocket tree on one of these metal posts using a magnetic clip mount. I just ordered the out-of-stock items from the IKEA website and it came in this huge box, so let's open and set them up together with the store-bought ones. My lunch arrived and I actually ordered this online from a neighbor selling for only 110 pesos or like $2 and it's yummy. I only bought 2 chairs for my dining table because I rarely have visitors over anyway, and I chose 2 different designs because I like the pops of color and I feel like it just gives off a happier vibe than having it all uniformed. This is the heaviest thing I bought from IKEA ever. I always like to review the manual and sort the parts first before assembling the item to lessen the chances for mistakes and having to do it all over again. But what I did not read is how this cabinet only works wall-mounted and it can't actually stand on its own. It's the next day and we continue setting up the entryway. I actually picked this cabinet because it's minimal, spacious with adjustable shelves, and it can also work just as well for storing stuff other than just shoes. As much as I hate splitting up a vlog into parts, I didn't expect my edit to get this long, so until I master how to efficiently shorten makeover vlogs like this, please stay tuned for the next episode, which I will also link somewhere here as soon as it's posted.